heard that you were going to be gone for 2 years. Is that correct?
Actually, I'm going to be gone until June of 2015. So it's not quite 2 years, and we're still having conversations with the board president about at what point they will start an interim president here at BSC. And that'll be somebody that'll be the president of BSC, but will know that their time will be limited to the time that I return from the chancellor's office.
Okay. Will you be coming here through that time?
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. You know, Tani, I'm in higher education because I enjoy the interaction with students. I enjoy faculty and staff. I enjoy the vibrant life that a campus represents. I love the things that we've got going on here, and we've got a lot going on at Bismarck State, and so I hope to be over here very often.
How will this change affect the students and the rest of BSC?
You know, I don't think it'll change. I think that, you know, we have really a strong institution here, and we've got students that are motivated and come to, you know, to reach their beyond, whatever that might be. And we've got a very strong senior staff here. We've got very strong administrators all the way across. We've got very strong faculty and staff working in a variety of places all over campus. And so I think that people know that Bismarck State is stepping up to the plate here, that we've had a crisis in higher education. And the board asked me to try to step in and calm things down. And one of the reasons they asked me to do it is they knew that Bismarck State was functioning so well that they could ask that of me. And so they knew, you know, they could have asked other presidents to step in as well. But because of the strength of Bismarck State, they asked me to do it. And so I'm very proud of the folks that are here. And you know, it goes without saying, I suppose, that there'll be, you know, there'll be some things people will miss, like seeing my flashy shoes at a volleyball game or something like that, you know. But I don't think it's going to be serious repercussions.
Okay. Have you decided who is going to fill in as president while you're away?
No, actually, what I'm going to do is have some real on-campus conversations. I want to talk to the Faculty Senate, the Operations Council, the Staff Senate, Student Government Association, department chairs, and see if people have some thoughts about that. Now, there's two approaches to this. One of them is you bring an outsider in, somebody that used to be a president someplace else, or somebody that is sitting in a senior position at another campus and knows this is an interim position and that they would come here for 18 months or whatever. That's one approach. The other approach is that you just do it inside, that there's sort of a favored candidate from within that you can move into that position for a short term. And then there's some ripple effect to that, you know, whoever that person is, then somebody moves into his or her position, and then somebody moves into his or her position. Gives everybody an opportunity to do some sort of expanded administrative duties for a while. And then when I come back, then everybody settles back into where they were to begin with. So those are the two possible approaches. And so my purpose in having a campus conversation is to find out which one of those approaches people are most comfortable with. Now, if they're most comfortable with inside, making that move inside of our institution right now, then I will get input as to who they think should do that. Okay. I'm most interested really in a handful of things that are on the horizon for us. First, from sort of a philosophical position, I'm most interested in ensuring that we have good communications going on. I think we need to ensure that we have good communications between the system office and the board, between the board and the institutions, among the institutions to the system office. We just need to make sure that that internal communication is really good. And then externally, the many stakeholders, the legislators, the voters, the students, all the folks that really care about higher education in North Dakota. We need to make sure that that communication link is well established internally and externally, so that everybody understands what we're doing and why we're doing it. Then we've got some things on the horizon here. We've got a vote in November of 2014 on governance for the board. The voters of North Dakota will decide if we'll even keep a state board of higher education. And as an official, I can't take a position on that, but I can inform people, and so I'll be working really hard over the next year to ensure that the voters are really informed voters when they're going to the ballot box, so that they know what they're voting on. So we'll be doing that. Starting in January now, we'll be putting the university system budget again for the next legislative session, believe it or not. January 2015 is going to be on us very quickly, and we're going to have to put the budget together for that. And then as well, assuming that the board and the chancellor's position survives the ballot box in November of 2014, then I will help the board set up a nationwide search for the chancellor that will then follow me in June of 2015, as then I transition back to Bismarck State. So that's sort of my goals.